What up, man? It's your boy RJ Payne. You are now tuned in to Mikey T, the movie star. Report Card Radio. Bang!
Man, it's been a long time coming.
Absolutely, man. I'm definitely a fan, man.
Man, RJ Payne, I appreciate you joining me today on Report Card Radio.
Absolutely. What's poppin', man?
So tell me a little bit about where you're from, man. I know you're Brooklyn bred.
Oh, man, I'm born in Brooklyn, Kingsborough Projects, raised in Long Island and Philly, man. So, probably 15, 20 years in Philly and New York. So probably I'm even in both states. So, I can't even claim one more than the other.
How did you, coming from Brooklyn, how did you become so heavily embraced in Philadelphia?
It's crazy. We moved here, I think when I was like 5, man. So we moved here when I was 5, and then my brother was a DJ. So, and I say from probably like 5 to probably like 10 years old, I was in Philly. A lot of death in my family, mom, brother. So I literally was bouncing back and forth between Long Island and Philly pretty much for my whole life. So that just gave me both sides. I would see the Philly grittiness. I would go to New York and kind of learn what's fly, learn how to hustle. So I kind of had the best of both worlds, man.
I hear you, man. Let's take it back. How did you originally get into rap? Right now you're being touted as one of the dopest new MCs. Aside from being born into it, how did you get involved with hip hop?
Man, it's crazy. I think my earliest memory, man, that made me want to really be a part of the culture, man, was House Party, the battle with Kid and Play. Like the moment I seen them battle, I lost my shit as a kid, bro. Like right then, I was like, yo, I don't know what this hip hop shit is, but I need parts. And that was it. Right then at that moment, I wanted to be an MC.
What year was that, man? What was going on at that time?
I don't even know when House Party came out, bro. House Party might have came out in like the early 90s?
All right.
So probably at that time, bro, I wasn't doing nothing but just soaking up everything hip hop. Like I said, I had a lot of death. So only thing I did to cope with all the death was just hip hop. And my brother was a DJ, so you can imagine when he passed, he might have had 2,000-3,000 records in a crate. So all I did was just soak up hip hop, man.
All right. So take me into that crate, man. Who were some of your early inspirations growing up?
You know what? When I was a kid, it wasn't so much as inspired. It was just more like, is this? Because I never had the conversation of what you're listening to. We never had that type of conversation. My brother was a lot older than me, so it was kind of like I just seen it and would just go through the crate. So I remember seeing shit like 3 Times Dope. I remember seeing shit like Tribe Called Quest, Left My Wallet and El Segundo, like all types of just random shit, man. And like going through the years as I would just kind of play everything became my soundtrack. So it's not even like I listened from a place of knowing who was hot. I would just listen to everything.
So what inspired you to actually keep such a heavy presence on the bars? The last time I really remember that was like Papoose, Alphabetical Slaughter.
I think just the class of MCs that I grew up on. Like I said, when I'm going down that rabbit hole as a kid, once I hit my teens, once I learned about Big L, got a little older, found out about the Big Puns and Redmans and, just that whole golden era of hip hop. Once I found out about them dudes, that's what kind of made me feel like I had purpose. Like some people knew they would go to college. Some people knew they would have kids. I really genuinely knew I would be an MC. Like I can't really explain it, but it was like I would see Redman and see them dudes and be like, that's me. It's just I'm not ready yet, but I will be. And, look where we at now in 2020, man.
Facts. When do you feel like everyone started to take notice of you on the scene?
You know what? When I started doing this thing called Murder in Less Than 60 Seconds, probably about a year and a half ago, I would just rap in the car. I would get off work and I would just rap in the car. I would just literally get off every day and rap, man. And I remember getting like 30 views, 50 views, like nobody really gave. And then one day I rapped on a brand Nubian joint. I tagged Lord Jamar in it, and shout out to Lord Jamar. He reposted it. And once he reposted it, you know, you talking about a dirty kid from Philly. I've never seen so many celebrities and fire emojis. I was new to Instagram, so I was like, yo, what is this? So mind you, he shares it. I goes to sleep, bro. I wake up. I see Busta Rhymes. I see Missy Elliott, fire emojis. This dude is the future. And it literally started just like that, man, from just rapping in the car.
All right, all right. So that's where I want to keep this conversation right now. If you could remember for me, who would you say was one of the first artists to actually hit your DM or get your contact and hit you on the phone?
Jamar was the first. Jamar was the first. He DM'd me. He was like, yo, I don't know who the fuck you are. He just let me know, like, look, I ain't trying to sign you or nothing, but I think you super dope, and I just want to share your shit. So it was Jamar, then it was Black Thought, then it was Eric Sermon, and then after Eric Sermon, me and Eric started working. So literally, once people saw me working with Eric, it was just like wildfire after that, man. And you know, literally, it's been so many people that I literally lose track. So you got from Lord Jamar to Eric Sermon to I'll Be Sure, bro. Like everybody and their mother reached out.
So you actually built with Lord Jamar a lot. Could you tell me a little bit about that relationship?
Absolutely. Like the thing I always got respect for Jamar about is that from day one he never kicked it like he wanted to sign me. He always was like, look, I don't want to be your manager. He was like, yo, that management shit takes too much work. He was like, I don't want to sign you. I don't have a label. He was just like, look, I've seen this before, and I feel like if I give you the boost with the little postings and you work hard, I feel like you could be somebody. And that's really where he left it at. And to his surprise, he didn't know I was a super hard worker. So the more I would see him post, I would come back every day with a new freestyle, and it would get hotter and hotter to the point that we just built a relationship. And over the years, that's all it was. If I ever need him, he's there for me. If I ever need some info, he's there for me. But I really try to just keep it to where I work, and if I ever need him, I'll call him. But I'd rather just let him see me busting my ass on my own.